trust with your emotions. And this is difficult for a lot of us because we've battled with trauma and we've battled with disappointment and we've been let down. And so when God says, "Hey, I know that you've been let down and I know that you have trust issues and I know that maybe there was plans that you had in the past that you thought were going to turn out a different way and now your trust level is at an all-time low, but I want you to know that you can trust me with the way that you process things emotionally because we're not going to disregard that. This means that if you spend more time actually wanting to know what God thinks about your situation, the problem that's in front of you, and the answer that you're looking for, you're going to get the clarity not based on what you think is best, not based off of what you saw online as best, not based off of the opinions of others, because we're looking for affirmation and we're trying to get some type of confirmation bias. If I speak to five people who think just like me, then they're going to approve this decision. No, 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 no. This is where the deconstruction happens, and this is where God like takes down that layer and he peels that back, and he says, "When you seek me, and when you seek my will and what I know is best for your life, then I will make your path straight. Then you will have the clarity that you're looking for." But the problem is that we have it backwards. We put ourselves in situations that God never assigned us to be in to begin with. And then now, because we put ourselves into these situations and we're digging ourselves deeper, we're overthinking every little thing because we're like, man, I'm already pretty deep into this thing. And so I don't even trust my own decision making ability. The good news is that you don't have to because you have the power of the Holy Spirit who's able to guide your path and make them straight. And so rather than trying to figure out that next business decision on your own, rather than trying to figure out, are we going to sell the house? Are we going to move? Rather than thinking, what's going to happen with the stock market? Should I sell my stocks? Like whatever it is that you're thinking through, if you seek God's will and you bring it to Him, you don't get overly emotional. You hand that over to Him because one of the ways that you are able to increase your trust with God is by increasing your obedience because He's going to promise you, He's going to deliver on what you're praying for, not necessarily in the way that you want it, but in the way that He knows that you need it. And then you also learn to not lean on your own, again, intellect, your own understanding, that consciousness that you're constantly filtering through pattern recognition, you're looping, hand both of those over to God, right brain, left brain. That's when you're able to get the clarity that you want based off of His principles and not just how you're currently seeing things right now.